Hello everyone, I am Mr. Challenger and today I have got another challenge for you. So let's begin. Alright, here's your challenge. Find x. This is the given equation. Pause the video if you like to give it a try, and when you are ready, please try to learn the solution or the way that I am doing. Alright. Actually, it's really a famous math fun problem that once you have seen or not, this time you have seen, and let's see that are you able to do. If not, then please watch the video. Alright. So once again, approach to this question and what should we do over here. First thing that we can think of is that should I do square roots or square? Why I am saying so? Because to remove the root part or to simplify the question, try to do something. Should I do this? So no, because it will even make the question more complicated. So I say that we should not do this. Next thing is that simply hit and try. No, because hit and try doesn't give all the values. Actually, it may give one answer, two answer, but not the complete answer, and we are not sure of the answer also. So sorry. Sure means that all the values are there. That's sure. But the values which have come, that we are sure as it is and hit and try. So third thing that we can think of is that should we try to remove root in 2 root 6 like it was there. Yes, we can think of it, but if we are removing it, then crazy values will come, and again the same thing, it will be very painful to calculate, so this is also cancelled. Then the fourth thing is that try to simplify the question. The best approach to this type of question is, the question is looking so like what on earth the question is, so simply simplify the question so to get some good values, and from that we can do something. So alright, how to simplify it? What methods should be undertaken? First thing that we can do is that as it's a square root, generally the questions in which square root are there, they are whole square of some other thing. So let's check that whether it's a whole square or not. So this we can do, and maybe it may help or it may not. Remember that. Second is that are they reciprocal? In this question especially, we have to use this thing, because if there are what we say, if they are reciprocal to each other, then we can use only one variable. That will be very helpful. So this is also good. Third thing that we can do is that try to make 10 in these figures only. Yes, because if 10 is also in these figures, then a complete equation will be in these terms only. So this we should also do in this question. And fourth is that should I use graphs? See, graphs makes the question more understandable, but if not needed, we may not. It's personal choice. So we can say yes, we can do this, but not necessarily. Alright, then let's check that is it a perfect square. How to check is it a perfect square is that we know the numbers, these are the numbers on the screen, and think that as 5 is common in both, 2 root 6 the signs are changed. So 5 equals to a square plus b square and 2ab equals to 2 root 6. As we know the formula, a square plus b square plus 2ab equals to a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square. Yes. So in these two formulas we can clearly see that minus 2ab and plus 2ab, the signs are changed in this only. A square plus b square is same. So let's say 2 root 6 must be 2ab. So ab equals to root 6. Now check. So ab came to be root 3 and root 2, because root 3 into root 2 is 6, and when we check root 3 square, that is a square, plus root 2 square, that is b square, equals to 3 plus 2, that is 5. So yes, it worked. So 5 plus 2 root 6 equals to 3 root 3 plus root 2 whole square, we can say that. And we have got this, but I don't think that it will help, but still we will note that sometimes it may help. So Another thing that we can do is reciprocal. So how to know whether two numbers are reciprocal to each other or not? Simply if we multiply both the numbers to each other, we will get 1. Like 5 and 1 by 5. 5 into 1 by 5 is simply 1. X into 1 by x is 1. So let's multiply these two numbers, and if we get 1, then they are reciprocal to each other. Alright. This means 5 minus 2 root 6 into 5 plus 2 root 6. So 5 into 5 is 25. 5 into 2 root 6 is plus 10 root 6. Minus 2 root 6 into 5 is minus 10 root 6, and minus 2 root 6 into plus 2 root 6 is minus of 24, because 2 into 2 is 4 and root 6 into root 6 is 6. 6 into 4 is 24 and the minus was coming. Alright. So we are getting 1 because 25 minus 24 is 1 and 10 root 6 minus 10 root 6, they are cancelled. So for sure they are reciprocal to each other. Very good. So 5 plus 2 root 6 equals to a. Then for sure 5 minus 2 root 6 equals to 1 by a, as they are reciprocal. So we will note that probably or like 90% it will help in this type of question. So now if we add a plus 1 by a, that will be equals to 10. Why? Because 5 plus 2 root 6 plus 5 minus 2 root 6 is 10. So we can say this. And now we have calculated 10, these numbers in these figures in for 10 also. So we are going in a specific movement and gradual steps we are taking so to do this question very well. Let x square minus 3 equals to y. Also let a to the power y equals to t. Why I am saying so, like letting these things? Because if the numbers are short, the human mind is like this only. If we see the numbers short, we can easily complete or easily see the question what it is trying to say. So I laid those things like these. So the equation came is that we know a to the power y was there, a to the power x square minus 3. That means that 5 minus 2 root 6 whole to the power x square minus 3. So not to write these things, we simply let a to the power y, a and t. So here we can see easily. Alright. So if we simplify it, t square in the left hand side, t square plus 1 into equals to, alright, if you can see then well and good, if you are not then listen to me. T square plus 1 is there and the divide by 2t I took it over right hand side. Similarly at right hand side a square plus 1 divided by a was there and a was taken to left hand side in cross multiplication actually. So this thing suggests if we open it, at square plus a equals to ta square plus 1, and if we take all of them in left hand side, if we more simplify it actually, then I can see t as common once again. So a square plus 1, again the same process I have done, nothing else, and I took this thing over there. And now can you guys see a quadratic equation? At square minus t into a square plus 1 plus a equals to 0. Actually, in a quadratic equation like ax square plus bx plus c, here x is acting as t. You can see that. So the roots of ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 is x equals to minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2. It's very famous formula that we all know how to use it. So let's continue. Simply in equation above we can use this formula only. So what will happen is that t equals to, yes, this looks very painful but not exactly like that. T equals to minus of b. Minus of b is minus a square plus 1. So I have written that, plus minus b square. B square is simply I have written that. Actually b square will always be positive, so if I have written positive only, never mind that. And then 4ac. C is a and 4a is also a, so minus of 4ac, that is 4a into a, 4a square divided by 2 is same, as the leading coefficient is 2a only. So next that we can do is that t equals to a square plus 1, as minus and minus will be cancelled, plus minus, if we opened it using a plus b whole square, we get that a square, that is a to the power 4 plus b square is only 1, and plus 2 into a square into 1, that is 2a square. Now we will simplify it. So we will get what we will get. We will get t equals to a square plus 1 plus minus under root of a to the power 4 plus 1 minus 2a square, as there was minus 4 square. And we know the formula of a minus b whole square, that is equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab. Alright, so we will see that a to the power 4 plus 1 minus 2a square, is it a square minus 1 whole square? Yes, it is, because minus 2a square is there this time, not plus 2a square. So we can actually observe it. So we are here with this. Now we remove the root, and the root and square is cancelled. So t equals to a square plus 1 plus minus a square minus 1 divided by 2a. So once we will do plus, then minus. So when we will do plus, we will get the value a, and when we will do minus, we can see that we will get the value of 1 by a. So far well and good, because now t equals to a to the power y, and t came to be a comma 1 by a. So when a to the power y equals to a, so here y will be equals to 1, and when a to the power y equals to 1 by a, so y will be equals to minus 1. Yes, we can see that. So y equals to plus minus 1 for sure, and we could also prove this thing that y will be equals to plus minus 1 using graphs, but I didn't, because actually all of the things we are doing mathematically. So let's continue. We know that x square minus 3 equals to y. X square minus 3 equals to 1, and x square we will get this, that x equals to plus minus 2 when we took x square minus 3 equals to 1. Alright. And when x square minus 3 equals to minus 1, we will get the value plus minus root 2. Therefore answer equals to x equals to plus minus 2 and plus minus root 2. Very well. The most interesting thing of this question that we have got, that I have seen, is that can we say it in general, because every time this will happen, the same process we have to do. So what I am saying is that can we make a general formula, that is, if a to the power y plus 1 by a to the power y equals to a plus 1 by a, then always y equals to plus minus 1 when first thing is that a should not be equals to 0, and a should belongs to a real number. That we have to take in mind, we have to make sure. And if a equals to 1, then y could be any real number, because 1 to the power anything like x, if x is not infinity, then it will give the answer 1 only. So we can use this. And secondly, if a equals to minus 1, then y could be any odd real number. Any odd real number, because if it's an even, then it will give a positive value. That means I am trying to say is that a plus 1 by a, that means minus 1 plus 1 by minus 1, that is minus 2. And if say y equals to 2, then minus 1 whole square plus 1 by minus 1 whole square, that is 2. 2 is not equals to minus 2. So if a equals to minus 1, then y should be equals to any odd real number. So we have made a general formula finally. Thank you for watching, and thank you for all your support. Thank you. And for any doubts, this is my email ID at the left corner. It may help or it may not, but please try to give me another questions like these, or like some suggestions, or even you can give me, what do you say, that any doubts in this video, so tell me. Alright, thank you, and bye bye, stay safe.